Nice. I think we are live. I'm going to very quickly check my I'll check YouTube and I'll check Twitch as well, just make sure the category was in fact updated. But hello everybody. Don't know if anyone's gonna get really notified about this. Just small, very occasional streamer here. But yeah, it's tonight. Just going to go for a little bit of Derust. Dream would be to crack number what? Number 105? I think that's where the record stands currently on Biolab. But obviously I'm not expecting much. I haven't played in a while. Been mostly doing D&D shit. And so yeah, this is gonna be kind of laid back. There's also let's see. Let me pull up the little weather forecast here. We're on a bit of a thunderstorm watch here in this part of New Jersey. Let's see. It says about like 10 to 2 a.m. my time, so I've got like about 2 hours before things maybe get a little dicey, and so we'll see what happens. It would be really, really funny if I got past round 100 and didn't end up cracking the record, but my fucking it turned off. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Let me go check. I'm gonna just do a very quick test because a lot of this stuff is a little bit new. Gonna check the audio on Twitch, my phone, make sure it's well balanced. I don't need to turn anything up or down. Second. Should be a bit of a delay here. Test. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Test. Okay, Twitch is not giving me any audio. That's awesome. Thank you, Twitch. We love Twitch. Love Twitch. Let's see. Test. Talking. Test. Please, Twitch. Okay, it seems like the audio is a bit loud on Twitch's end. I'm hoping that it's not as choppy as it seems on... I can get a link. I'm sorry about this, guys. Currently watching. I don't know if my internet's just a little choppy or if it's Twitch output being weird. Web app. I'm gonna double check. Okay. Test. Oh god, it's looking really choppy on my end. Fuck. Is there anything I could do to alleviate this? Let's see, is there anything I can do? Fuck off Xbox, please. I'm gonna check YouTube, because if it's just a Twitch problem, I might drop the Twitch connection. We're gonna see. And I would kind of hate to do that, but at the same time, I don't have like the best internet of the world up here. And I don't think it's necessarily better either on what do you call it? I don't think it is better. Let's see, a testy test. Okay, so YouTube is fine. I'm gonna check Twitch one more time. Maybe it was just a small lag spike. Hello, hello? Hello, hello. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. No, okay. Yeah, it's not, unfortunately. Unless, well, maybe it's the mod view. I'm really hoping. Yeah, this is how to watch. So I think we may have to drop the um okay, no. Twitch is screwed. Apologies. I don't know if it's my settings going out to there. Oh, yeah, I turned off Twitch streaming. We're gonna see. I'm gonna make sure I'm not dropping anything on YouTube. I think we're good. Okay. That really sucks because like I don't hate Twitch. Like I like Twitch like being able to like interact with that community aspect, maybe some discoverability on that end. Um because I'm not really uploading anything onto YouTube. Maybe at some point I will. Um in terms of like what do you call it? I think it'd be cool to at least to break down like what the fuck goes into this pretty niche game mode that has been really like I hear basically no one talk about it, barring the few times people play Advanced Warfare Zombies, and it's always the context of like, oh, this game mode is like better than Exo Zombies or something like that. Like I enjoyed Exo Survival more, but they then like they don't really go into it more than that. Um, but yeah, this is going to be if I were to make something, um, it would be a breakdown of that. Um, so on my end, I also did like a two monitor like setup, used an old TV. So I'm able to look at make sure everything's all good and look at chat a bit more if someone ends up stopping by on that off chance. And I can also put on music on my end. I apologize that there's going to be no music for the end of what do you call it? How do I explain it? There is not going to be any audio coming from the what do you call it? My music, whatever I'm listening to. Don't really want to deal with the copyright stuff, and I haven't really figured out how to like do the auto remove stuff. And I don't think I have enough subscribers to like remove it in post. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna pop some music here. Yeah. Hope whoever's watching this is having a decent evening. Um, I'm having an okay one myself. Uh, kind of chilling. We'll get this started in just a moment. Once again, this is more so for like Derust. I'm not really expecting much. It would be cool to get like I don't know, like a deeper attempt, but I'm not like super. What's the word? I'm not super invested right now. Um, so yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, I will. Use. I'm gonna use the to shot to clip. No, that's not the one I used. Yeah, this is it. Like, do you please give me a link? Okay. There we go. That is loud. Oh my god, the audio is so fucking loud. I'm not gonna use that site. Just, I cannot adjust the audio. Oh, it's Versal, that's what It's been a while, so let me try. Awesome. Okay, that works. We are good to go. So yeah, no Twitch streaming, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna give Biolab a shot here. Just to show standard settings. And yeah, let's get the show on the road. So for those who do not know, for whatever reason, this game mode is based on a 25 round system. Basically, it gives you the same 25 rounds, but I don't know if it gets stronger past round 75, but they at least up to that point do get like more health and shit like that. I'm gonna turn down the video. I'm also going to.
Enemy forces are inbound.
Nah, whatever. I think this is fine.
MIA, so
I hope it is for
Hold
folks.
out as long as you can.
Looks good on my end, at least. Streaming wise, very pretty, very poopy. I really like the. I don't know, being able to just use a like old ass TV monitor that I grew up with, that wasn't like in my room, and used to be like for TV back when had much larger. I think it was when I still had like the big old like giant ass CRT in you know, the basement, being able to just put on some stuff, or on the very rare time I had like a sleepover or whatever, playing like Star Wars Battlefront 2 or something. It's Battlefront 2 or Battlefront 1. I admitted both. Did that with a good friend of my time and my cousin. That was cool. Yeah, that's what I remember using with this thing, and for quite a while, it was just sort of lying on top of my desk, not doing anything. Yeah, now it's got a new purpose of a second monitor, basically, that I'm not like breaking the bank on getting. I am a little worried about my desktop computer. It's getting up there in age. and you know it's struggling a little bit performance-wise, but I mean it's outputting at least a visible frame rate from what I can see on for the stream-wise. So I mean that's something, yeah. I don't know what the fuck's up with Twitch though. I don't know if they just don't like restream, but I mean, if I'm gonna be real, if I'm choosing the website that has better VOD capabilities for things that are like speedrunning related, and even in general, I probably would rather use YouTube. So even if it's not like, I don't know, as well suited for you know, these sorts of, I pop on game, I just go no face. I mean, hell, even at some point I might fucking have to show my face just to give a bit more personality to the content. But for now, I be faceless. I'm not like looking to get super big or anything like that. If I ever have to, that either means I've made it, or I've fucking crashed and burned, and don't have a lot of options. So, I don't know. This is just a fun thing to do in a not super competitive environment, but also like a more, what's the word? Like, if anything, I feel like I'm kind of competing against myself. Because I'll be real, I mean, the last, like, the guy who swept the boards, I think he was a, I mean, he was doing a lot of, that Marvel card game. I remember looking up, Dormammu art, because I was planning on using him as, like, a little basic playing for a D&D character, and, there was some art from that game. But genuinely have no idea what that game is about. So I had. I have like this hodgepodge of music for playlist that it's honestly just all over the place. Sure that is all good to go. But yeah. Shit, what else is going on? I'm gonna be looking into volunteering, this summer, for something, hopefully. I don't know. It's a bit hard with, what my schedule's going to be. I need to get rid of this. I'm like taking heavy damage. Let's say I cannot hit this thing. Die. When yep. Okay. As a rusty. But yeah. What else? Having a lot of fun with D&D. It's been kind of a turbulent ride. Basically have like a sort of quasi-private server where we're doing like little one-off missions, and then I got some campaigns going on. At some point I'll DM, but I'm not like a big I don't know, I get pretty nervous sometimes, so I don't know if I would be able to manage what do you call it? Like anxiety wise, I don't know if I'd be able to manage a what's the word? I don't know if I would be able to manage like orchestrating a game and
Enemy ground
how do you
forces
say,
are approaching your
orchestrating a
position.
game and making sure I keep the flow going like this, because I can be a bit of a lose my train of thought, jabbermouth, improv. I might be okay with improv. I'm not sure. I've never done it in just a setting though of managing a game in a substantial way. I did manage a game before, but it was more so done like at least combat wise, is more through like play-by-play, and I was like kind of like co-running it. Done plenty of other management stuff though. part of the like quasi-private server with the one-off missions, like a West March basically. It is I'm helping, you know, doing some balancing stuff, judging some power of classes and feats and all that good shit. And also like kind of writing like something on stuff because
Ready up. Enemy
if
units spotted near
for
your
those with
AO.
ball knowledge, Obajima is like a really cool book in terms of like homebrew and what it adds. Like but the issue is like the flavor is like a Ghibli kind of thing. So you end up running into this thing of like, okay, well, what do you keep, what do you not, and in this like sort of quasi environment, like a lot of stuff is like more accepted, and people kind of want to have fun with it. So I'm just sort of going at like a few reflavors and stuff that better fit a broader fantasy setting with less tech, less of these specific whimsical organizations, and can be applied to like characters of a lot of backgrounds rather than just like one organization kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm a stranger to like game mechanic stuff or like game flow kind of thing. It's more so the improv. Can I keep that up for multiple hours the way I do like RPing? I'm not entirely, well, not RPing, but well, I'm RPing, but you know, playing a character, gameplay and RP wise. Not sure. So that's another thing going on. But as I was saying before, schedule is kind of weird because I am going to the Philippines for 3 weeks during the summer. So if I don't end up streaming, well, I mean, it's probably because I just don't really feel like it. But it also could just be I'm away in the Philippines. I'm half Filipino, so get to see some of my mom's cousins and whatnot. That'll be cool.
Ready up and resupply.
What else? But yeah, it's harder because like volunteering is like probably one of the only things I can do because like an employer is not going to want like me taking 3 weeks off and potentially another week too, because I'm going to be seeing family in Massachusetts. So it's just kind of like all over the place. Kind of sucky. But I am going into what should be my last semester of undergrad college, which is kind of scary. Definitely need to figure out that stuff soon. I want to do that this week. Going for my history degree. I did contact one of my teachers before, reach out about an independent study thing, and that would be really cool to do. Give me like a piece of writing that like I can show like prospective job positions, like, hey, I know what it's like to engage with a like a well-respected person of the field and like do this bigger piece of writing, you know, under them as an undergrad, like kind of shows also some like, oh, I could easily go for like a master's sort of thing. But yeah, a lot of it is I am stumbling through life blindly, trying to have some fun, without a ton of plans. But I'm doing my best. I'm lucky to have like family and shit and friends who are there to like support me. More like parents, especially financially and shit. Been, you know, obviously living out of the house and stuff is rent prices aren't great, especially in New Jersey. Like there are definitely places you can get that are better, but like if you want to be near like, I don't know, where I go to college and shit, like not really on the table. So commuting is what I do, and it saves a bunch of money. I'm looking to be, this is going to be a lot, mostly because I went to a higher, like, I went to an out-of-state college that was more expensive, and was of a different major for a year or so. I kind of like pivoted away from food science and went towards history, because I kind of realized I really don't like the writing that goes into chemistry. It would have killed my passion for writing, and that's something, like, I don't think I could have lived. Like, I don't think I could have existed otherwise, as dramatic as I make that sound. I believe that to be somewhat the truth. Like, writing and engaging in creatively.
Ready up and resupply.
Creatively. Why am I saying creatively? Creatively. On aspects of writing and world building and stuff, or analysis, research. Like, I don't think I would be able to look at it the same way if I continued chemistry. So I'm about like 50k in the hole, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Like, fuck, man. Some people go like 100k into debt, and I've also died. Yeah, I get this, or
Not impressed. You can do
but
better.
you know, it's a little nerve-wracking and shit. But on that, what was that? Okay, so these tanks are fucking, they deal a fuck ton of damage. I don't know if that gets better. I'll obviously test, but if it's going to be like that, like if it's like percentage based, that's fucking horrifying. I'm just hoping it's because I don't have the health upgrades and maybe the flak jacket.
Ready to wreck.
But I'm starting to get the picture of why this map might be on the, like, lower round, what do you call it? Lower round record side. It's because I believe it's 104 by the person who swept the
Friendlies are
board
tied up elsewhere,
of
so you're on your own.
CWR.
Good luck.
I also, like, it's a little tough to find, like, I hope that ZWR is updated, and I don't love that it's, like, I know Exo Survival's not big and stuff, but I would kind of prefer it to be, like, this is not zombies, never has, like, yeah, you fucking fight, zombies on, if you do the, what was it, Riot? I think that was the map, the prison map of this game.
Enemy targets are down.
You can do zombies there, and like, engage in the Easter egg, but this is not zombies. I think Exo Zombies has its cool aspects as well. I mean, even then, that's pretty niche. So it's just like kind of layering a niche thing on a niche thing on a kind of niche site. So yeah, I don't know. It would be cool to have like this own thing. And I kind of wish that like someone else with more time, more dedication could like grind out this game and like give it the popularity it deserves. It's like, this is cool, in my opinion at least. When you really start getting into the rounds, you can go to some of the live streams I've posted. But I think there's something really special about this mode that I wish other CODs did. I wish Sledgehammer specifically went back to this, but modern COD has changed so much where I don't think like even zombies itself has changed. I don't see a niche NPC mode where you know, the focus is on, you know, these enemies that can shoot, which zombies players aren't, you know, normally big fans of. I don't think that this mode would have a lot of sway. Would maybe even be worth the development time. One also has to remember that this mode was like all you got PvE wise when on install. Like when the game was first out, the first zombies map, Outbreak, wasn't like part of the base game. Also, do those respawn? Or do what the fuck happens to them? What the fuck? I need to keep an eye on that. That is interesting. If they just fucking fall off the map and die. I didn't know that. The pathing. Maybe they didn't have completely great dev time. Love your Sledgehammer. I really do. Or at least the Sledgehammer of fucking 2014 or whatever. But that was not that did not look right. Also, interesting thing there. Got a pretty good decent multi-kill off that tank. I don't know if the tank stopped spawning either. Maybe it's some. I mean, that would be nice. Probably overall that the tanks go away, even though they deal good damage against these guys. Because they deal more damage to myself.
All hostiles are KIA. Load up if you enemy drones in the airspace.
See if I can tag a few drones.
Eyes to the sky, team.
Where that goes away. And I'm not gonna attempt it. Yeah, this is why I am rusty. I cannot in good conscience say I'm going to get anything super significant tonight. Oh my god. My thumb is just like, fuck. Feels like stiff, is the issue.
Support drop incoming. Confirm. All hostiles.
I give myself a little stretch. Ugh. I'm certainly not being super speedy. Bit of an issue.
Ready for enemy forces en route to your location. Lock down that hard point.
I don't think it's like... I really don't think this game mode is the hardest thing in the absolute world. It is just... It is a, like... how much can you really sustain yourself in high attention, not allow yourself to... Like, you can't, like, autopilot this game mode. You really can't. You really need to focus. Because shit like that, you need to be looking at your mini-map and your other stuff. Oh boy. Get some health back. I really need an ammo box right now for some health and for ammo. There we go. Perfect. That was perfect time. Oh, I fucked up. I killed too much of them. If this spawns turrets, it's a restart. Nano strike is fine. Yeah, I see autopilot. I get punished. Deservedly.
Hostile EM troops incoming. Take them out.
Nano strikes aren't the worst thing in the world. They are pretty dangerous though.
Support drop inbound.
I lost an attempt because of getting hit by one of those in the past. Just gotta try to clear the round as fast as possible. I'm not like, if this run dies, it dies, but I will keep it going. Like, that, yeah.
You got massacred out there.
It's
Rally up and
definitely
try
want to
again.
stay inside if that happens, but yeah. I don't have the mobility to outrun that shit. Ugh. I've still been playing some shooters on PC and stuff. BattleBit Remastered specifically, but of course that's mouse and keyboard. Um, what else have I been playing? I've been playing did Baldur's Gate for a little bit. I've been getting back into Starbound. Just because I really never finished it. Like last time I hadn't played in such a long time. And I think it's a cool game. It just feels a little incomplete. Like it really could use more features. I wish I had support like Terraria did, but Chucklefish games have been, they're kind of known for not always putting the right support they need for the game, right support into their games and like sustaining them. I know that there was like a Advance Wars sort of S game they tried making, and I mean it lacked. Did it lack dedicated servers or like PvP or some? There was something there. That like, oh, this would have been really cool to have in the game, and then it wasn't. But so I've been playing that. What else? Been pecking away at Tears of the Kingdom. Been cheating a little bit, I will be honest, with shrine location stuff, because it just gets kind of like when I was trying to find the Sage's blessings, like some of those like super obvious, like okay, it's like on the sphere or whatever, and then other times it's just some random like fuck ass chest on one of the islands. Like completely understandable the like boss like mini boss encounter ones up in the sky on their little dedicated islands. Those are easy enough, but the ones on their like little like where there might be like a shrine on it or something like that are much more like, how are you supposed to like look at this one different compared to compared to like some other like, oh, this chest gives you like a material or sonai device or ingredient, weapon. Just like, I don't know. I feel like that aspect wasn't really well designed. I mean, I may have missed something. Like, there's like maybe there's some sort of like, oh, this is every location of where the Sage's Blessing is, like in that game. And in that case, I don't really feel bad for the cheating, because it's just like, well, I mean, I could have just seen that normally, but I don't think so. I think Blue Men just look around at some shit. Might be wrong. But yeah. So I've been doing that. I really like Tears of the Kingdom, honestly. I was kind of like on the fence about it because it felt like a complete slog to get the zonalite needed to build devices, but then I realized like, oh, the fucking gacha machines with that you put like some zonai charges in, and gives you a bunch of zonai devices. That's just straight up the best way, like, to just do all of that. Circumvent like a ton of grinding that underground area and doing stupid mining stuff with just getting those charges. And you tend to save up a lot of zonai charges because, I don't know, unless you're like traveling cross map, probably have a good amount of battery. And if any of them you're using the large ones, so you have plenty of the small zonai charges. You put those in, you get a bunch of devices. So, yeah. Fun game. I was hoping really to play
Hostiles KIA.
Final Fantasy IX this
Enemy
summer.
drones
And I
in
was
the
going to stream
airspace
more
near
of
your
it,
position.
but
Eyes to the sky, team.
I wanted to do it like I wanted a friend of mine to be able to watch it. And unfortunately they've been quasi MIA from online stuff for a while. Maybe like a month or two. Very suddenly sort of just... I don't want to talk about the whole thing for the privacy of him, and also because he's a cool guy. I just miss him a bunch. Big, like, loves, like, Final Fantasy IX. And I don't know. I wanted to play that game while he was around to, like, talk over, like, maybe if not, like, maybe not I stream it online, maybe just stream it to him in a call or something like that, or just even just have, like, a recording or whatever, or live stream that I could just, like, oh, this is where he's at. Like, I don't know, to not be able to do that, I don't know. Feels a little weird. But I look at my little Vivi figurine, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I could play. No, it's better that way. It's better to save it for times where, I don't know, things are better than to do something that makes a little, then to do it halfway and not it be as difficult as it might have. Enough of that somewhat summer stuff. That's just general, what the fuck am I doing hobby-wise shit. God. I've been having a ton of fun, though, with D&D. I, of course, wish that said friend was around, because he is part of the D&D friend group. I was a bit more on the outskirts, but, like, I don't know. I'm sure he does. I don't know if the tank above me is going to, like, explode. That'd be bad. Alright, go down this way. I used to, like, bunny hopping, but it's a little hard in these tunnels. It's a little difficult to do on, I don't know if I'm actually looking for bunny hops or not. Probably not. But I do wish I'm also one of my other friends hasn't been around. They've been working on personal life stuff, but also cool guy. But I mean, other campaign stuff has been going okay. DD wise, having some fun characters. Doing like a cyberpunk thing and a some giants module. Storm Kings, I think it's called. That's cool. Seems like that does stagger them a little bit, so that's nice. I think I need to upgrade this one for ammo and for damage. Oh, I just got a split box. That's awesome. This is interesting. Basically, if they're up there, they're forced to jump in that one spot, and they don't have good aim when they do so because they're hit it the wrong way. I keep that in mind. It's cool tech. By the way, if you ever look at the record, like scroll through the records of what each map is, the highest one is Showdown. It's a, I think it's called, is it Showdown? It's the one with the, like motel, and I think it's a motel, or either it's some like Hollywood set or something. Maybe both. But that one, you basically just camp on a roof the entire game, and can very consistently be safe and set up really good Vulcan score streaks. And also like very little, don't take a ton of damage from like you can just sort of sit on you can kind of just like beam a specific angle that the enemies are like kind of forced to climb up. They always come from the same spots, basically. Super predictable, meat grinder kind of thing. Almost like a zombie trap sort of thing, but like you are the trap. Others. Okay, we got, let's do flak. I don't know if that's gonna help or not with the tanks, but we shall see. Oh. Oh my god. I suck. I'm like panicking a little bit because the guy's shot from everywhere. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, I can see the issues. Very close quarters on some ends. Very wide on others, and weird terrain. Terrain that's good, weird, good for movement. Not so good for taking cover. We're gonna give this another shot to 25, and then I'm gonna see if I can take a small break. Really been talking to chat. I will check YouTube actually, because I don't know if the restream chat works properly.
Your position. Friendlies are tied up elsewhere, so you're on your own. Good luck.
Okay, no. Nothing. Good. I'm listening. Oh, fuck. I just fucking closed my music instead of the stream. Fucking genius. I'm listening to Watery Graves by Russell Torres. It's a jazz cover. I think it's Russell Torres. I will take care of these guys. I will. There's like two behind me. What the fuck? Were you there? We just got double melee. It is Russell Torres. Russell, I don't know. Like his stuff though. Oh my god. Horrifying. Hello. Cool. That was a double ammo box. I don't like that. I don't know if that means I'm not gonna get one for a little bit.
Incoming support drop. Load up.
Be careful collecting that one. Right by the ledge. The ledge will fucking kill you instantly. Actually, maybe round 5 I will take a small break too.
Ready up and resupply.
Frank, I gotta use the bathroom.
Enemy K9 units
Trying to keep
approaching.
hydrated when it's very humid. Very hot. Not as bad as I'm seeing like Florida, I get it, but blank great in New Jersey. Yeah. Commentary. There's honestly not a lot to talk about the first like 10 waves or so. It's just like you either do the thing and you don't fuck it up, or you fuck it up and you cry.
Support drop headed your way.
Avoid the crying. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can drive him off. Nah, never mind. I can just stand in there.
All hostiles are KIA. Load up if you need. Ready for action. Enemy drones in the airspace near your position.
I'm gonna see if I can.
Eyes to the
I mean, this
sky.
would be a good thing to test for. If I can find a safe spot from drones. Drone safe spots can be also just dependent on where you get the drone stuck. Sometimes you can maneuver in certain ways where it can either get past or get stuck. So it's something to be aware of when you're doing this road. I am not built like other people where I could just sort of sit down for 5 straight hours and playing Exo Zombies and be okay with not taking any breaks. Or any PvE mode really. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to think of what would be decent spots to get the drone stuck. Maybe here? I'm gonna see what happens doing this. Wait for the drone to get back over here. It's going over there. Going there. I'm just gonna watch this a little bit because I generally don't know a safe spot. Okay, I think this is a fairly good spot. Just this corner here. I generally don't actually know if I can even, if I were to stand in any part of this building, it'd be able to get me. But I don't think it would be here. With how it needs, because it like needs to like once it gets like your location, um, like you can see it's like staying like a fairly consistent distance away. It's just sort of rotating around, trying to see if it can get to me. Um, and as you can see, it can't. So yeah, I will be right back. Yeah. Maybe someday I'll have like a little BRB text prepared. Actually, I might be able to. Let's try being an actual streamer here. We do add source. I've never done this before. Text. We'll call this BRB text. Be right back. Be right back. Small. Taking small break. It's like okay. Professional. I will be back. Alright, we are back. I have like a little tap on mic thing to mute it. So yeah.
Confirmed. Hostiles incoming. Search downed enemies for intel.
I wonder if this might actually be a decent spot. I mean, this is definitely like I could get overrun here, but I don't know. Maybe it's got some sauce. No. Yeah, thank God.
Support drop inbound. All intel acquired. Nice work.
Oh my God, he's like right on me. Oh my God. Fucking Christ, man. Don't take breaks, people.
You can do better.
I'm learning this map though. Yeah, there's a little. Okay, middle is a death sentence because there's just way too many angles and ways of these guys like going around and bopping behind. So that's, I should absolutely stay out of there. What else? It's like there's not a lot of good spots on this map. Maybe you could go partially through the middle, like go onto that like the side of the boxes. Like basically like cut through here, go into the middle, and sort of do like a loop back. Maybe like the yard, which is like south currently in this position. I don't know, maybe that would be something.
Hostile units are inbound and help is not
So
on
like
the way. Ready up for a
a
fight
loop
and hang on
like
as long as you can.
here basically, like staying in this sort of area here and moving down this way towards the middle, towards that building up there, and sort of hopping back either through the indoors, which probably not the best, or just looping, like doubling back or something. I don't know, maybe there's some merit to that. But yeah, this is not the best map for in terms of cover and like camping spots, I feel. Because it's simultaneously like too small in some places and too big in others.
Tango's a history. Hostiles incoming.
Let's see if I can move that box a little bit. Stay nearby. Oh yeah, that's a good E-spot. Fuck me for trying. Wow, I suck. I mean, at least it's these rounds where it's basically one burst kills. Pretty consistent. They're not very super evasive. I just stand there, take it. Oh my God, that is actually, I kind of like that. That's so I like land about here. This first set of boxes. It's cool.
Confirmed. All hostiles, dog tags are in the field.
I think little
Locate
setups like
and
that
acquire.
would be helpful. Places where you know they're gonna conglomerate when they do their boost pack because they're kind of like locked to it. I really love this map for movement because like you can hit those like little stairs and shit for to bounce, and that makes me almost wonder if like they really obviously they did to some extent because like why would you have bee hopping in like this sort of COD at this day and age, unless you were considering at least like, okay, maybe the people will be doing some Wii hopping. I've never watched like the maybe like trailer or reveal stuff for Advanced Warfare, so maybe they touch upon it. Or maybe even the dev himself, because he was like tweeting a bunch of stuff about Advanced Warfare, like retrospective wise, like reflections, what was like good about the game, what was not, what you sort of like, the sort of system and stuff. I wonder if he has anything towards the hopping, what sort of consideration those. Because some like this map kind of like feels like it's made for it, because you can like get like boost off these slopes, and there are quite a few. I mean, even that midpoint has like little stairs. So I don't know, it feels like they at least thought people might. I mean, there's like plenty of different hill variation too. So I mean, like if you got really good, and like started memorizing like the various bumps, I don't know, you could probably do some sick shit. Like, I think if you're a sweat, this is like one of the best games. There is so much movement expression, which I know is not always what like people look for in COD. Maybe even the sweats to some extent don't even look for that. But like, I don't know, being able to like hit small boosts off the fucking bumps of snow on this map is like, oh, that's cool. I really wish they sort of did that rather than the hodgepodge mess jank of Omni movement. At least I at least feel like it is fucking janky as hell, at least from what I've seen. Rather than like the this game can definitely get very janky with the strafing and shit, but I don't know. There's a clear advantage to taking because whenever you do a boost, it makes a little ping. But not if you pop. Not if you're just jumping around and doing strafes and shit. So like, I don't know. I think this game had a ton of potential. If they didn't do like yearly releases, I really think this game could have been like, I don't know. I think the supply boxes that gave out guns that were actively better than others, and were really hard to get for free, and then eventually started like locking like DLC weapons. I think that really hurt. I don't think that was good for the game. At least we can now like blame like Epstein over that now. Those leaks are fucking wild. And recommending like, oh yeah, what if you? I think he was the one who recommended microtransactions of some form in COD, with the supply boxes and all that. Might be wrong. I might be slandering a horrible person, and in which case I don't care too much, but I do like to be someone out there, you know. I am a history major after all. It is my job. Well, I don't know if it's, maybe it will hopefully be my job to talk about both good and horrible and somewhere in between people. It's important to be accurate. This. Alright, anyways. Should I start talking about the game? Maybe we'll see. Check back next time. I will talk a little bit. So I'm primarily taking XS1s. Very high damage output. Kind of limited range, but very pilotable and controllable. Like, you can really decide like, okay, this is where I want to put this thing, and hopefully go after enemies in that area properly. But what else? So yeah, upgrading that is pretty good. Goliath's probably second best option. And then third is aerial assault drone, if you attach the missiles. The missiles can actually one-shot warbirds pretty consistently. And they're like kind of home in on it, but the warbird will like shred the drone 9 times out of 10. I try to do strats where you try to protect the drone with a trophy system activation of the Exo ability. And varying results. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I found it more consistent to just shoot at the thing, use a pyrotech, maybe use a trophy system for that beginning of the round. Once the warbirds do gain missiles, and those deal a lot of damage, and kind of like stun you a little. So, what am I trying to say? I like being able to just shoot at it either with XMGs to shred it, or pyrotech doing some strafing, consistent damage, and it eventually goes down. Like those are two of the best options.
Incoming support drop. Load up.
Okay, we are out of ammo. I kind of would prefer to just end the round rather than going all the way over there to, That was pretty...
Tango's a history. Good job, team. Satellites are in the field. Get them to the uplink station.
I should... Okay, we'll do aerial assault drone.
Standing by. Our team has the satellite.
Goliaths are basically like extra lives, in some ways. You get the state where you have a lot more health. It's like set health. And yeah, you have a lot of AoE. You have an AoE missile, one that is good for taking down Goliaths, and another that is, and just the standard primary fire, which is decent. Don't want to overheat that if you do end up getting. Get over here. What are you doing, you shitter? Ah, shit.
Good job. All communications back online.
Maybe I should get more. Maybe I should get a weapon efficiency because these guys are harder to take out. XMGs next round.
Support drop incoming. Enemy targets are down. Ready up and resupply.
Pace isn't great, but it's fine enough. We'll do toughness. And this is kind of like ideally what you want. Only thing is a little bit weird is having this area assault drone this early. But outside of that, this is pretty decent setup. The XMGs. We are going to then
Heavily armored ASTs
upgrade. I'm gonna double check when you can upgrade armor. I think you can upgrade this. If so, we'll dump most of our. Yeah, we can. Do that. I don't know where the supply drop is going to spawn. One's over there. Keep an eye on that. Okay. Okay, so that it doesn't break. That's good. We'll do fast hands. We'll do unlimited sprint. Charged.
Heads up, team. Heavy
Where do you spawn if I stand here? Okay, above. That is a little concerning. I don't know where is the best spot going to be for call it for taking out warbirds. I almost call them vertibirds because of Fallout. We are going to there, and laser sight will be the basically ammo refill and also upgrade because this thing needs laser sights. Really be a decent running gunner, but we won't even really be using this past round 50 if we get to that point. It's just too, I mean, maybe on this map it'd be okay, but on like longer range maps, like you want to be able to aim down sights properly and still have some movement, even if it's heavy weapon movement, because that means you are being shot a lot less and while still being able to take out the enemies. Yes, dual LMGs maybe to some extent do that job, but they oh my god, that's bad. I'm taking a fuck ton of damage. I know the EPM3 troops are pretty strong, but it's more than I was expecting. We're gonna kill these.
Hostiles at KIA. Load up if you need forces en route to your location. Lock down that hard point.
Okay, max health. Like, maybe actually XMGs on this map wouldn't be horrible, because like they are kind of like pigeonholed. Going into very specific spots, depending on where you're at, and generally those spots are more close range. But who knows, man. I don't have any like strat documents to really rely off of. I haven't like researched the world record holders, like bots much. I kind of, I did watch some of them, obviously, and learned some spots on, what was it? The volcano map, which was super helpful. Like, learned some safe spots, some setups, but did not learn, like, I've not learned that for every map, and I'm not even sure he did that, so that's probably something I should do if I ever tackle this again, like in a very serious fashion. Is there specific setups that I'm missing that he has, sort of thing? Is there something he knows that I don't, kind of type shit?
hostiles inbound. Stay sharp.
Is it clear on 14? Yeah, that's another thing I forgot. Well, we're throwing a little bit, but actually, we might actually hit the, where it would have, given me another supply drop and then thus not be, caught. Picking those up is not that bad of a deal. Kind of spot. It probably would have been wasted if I didn't do it, but... Trade. Nice refill, dealing good damage. Oh, I forgot to buy laser sights in this thing. I will make my way downtown.
Tango's a history. Sensors are showing an enemy warbird approaching your position. Take it out.
It's free. Now I can buy any weapon and we start getting 2 ability points now that we've unlocked everything. Over here. Probably not gonna hit anything because they do understand to run away from grenades. Funnily. Oh, I do actually attack. Good. Laser sight. Oh my god. I got surrounded. Alright, we're gonna give it one more shot, but I'm getting kind of tired. Not gonna lie. Just more tired, annoyed kind of thing. I did also have like a D&D game today that went on for a decent amount of time. So I will blame that as well. I will defer responsibility. What other shit's going on? Fuck. I got nothing to talk about anymore. Fuck. There's nothing that I really want to talk about because there's plenty of shit going on. The fucking real world. It's so hard to keep up these days, man. With all the, and I don't even want to, in some extent, but that's also kind of like the point. Like, fuck, man, that's how they kind of win. Like, these people who like do destructive things, you know what I mean? Like, people just sort of go complacent with it.
Bad guys headed your way.
But it's at the same time, it's just so like. How do people have like the mental energy to like keep up with that shit unless you're like it's your job? I very frankly don't know. Anyways, enough must society. Yeah, I'm just like I keep up with some like I keep up with more like internet news stuff, which can also get serious, but really less so.
All hostiles are KIA. Ready up.
Is like what like the Lego stuff. I don't know if anyone's what do you call it. I've been keeping up with it quite a bit. Very weird situation. But like that's like I don't know, it's not affecting my life. I mean, it's pretty bad stuff though. Well, Copyzilla just did a good deep dive into showing, hey, this is where the shit might be, or like where who's kind of like at least more responsible. Didn't come up with I'll spoil it a little bit. Didn't come up with like a conclusive like oh, this is where they are, this is where the Legos are, but definitely shows some holes in like people's testimonies and stuff from, I think almost every party involved. Some are more explainable than others, of course, but definitely check that out if that it is an interesting drama. I'm even
Incoming support drop. Load
like the guy who making the original videos, Ben. I think it's Ben, right? I think it's what's his name? He is it Ben or is Ben the? I don't know, man. I'm tired, but fucking interesting situation. I do recommend watching the video. It is absolutely outrageous. I don't know how morally good some of the stuff was done. There's definitely some missteps in terms of like he's like doing it more so for like what do you call it? Like he's not doing this like he was never really in it for like I want to sue these people. He's doing it more so like I'm going to annoy the shit out of these people. In some ways, I kind of respect that. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting situation. Definitely. I mean, it's not super politically charged or anything like that. I think it makes for a good, like, well, it's clear to see, like, okay, yeah, the person who had their, like, Legos taken, like, they are clearly in the right, but everyone else is kind of, like, they're definitely, like, better actors and worse actors, if that makes sense. But I don't know if there's any, like, person who's, like, acted flawlessly besides, you know, fucking person who's, like, not, who's ill and was kind of victimized. But yeah. I mean, hey, maybe even that's wrong. I doubt it, but, you know. What? There's, at the very least, hopefully some of the stuff can be recovered, or maybe maybe it'll be resolved by the company fucking realizing, hey, maybe we've had enough reputational damage. Let's try to salvage some of it by compensating the guy for the missing Legos. Who knows? Seems like a lot of stuff is just going to court now. I know. I think it's. I don't know. I forget what his name is. I'm pretty sure his name is Bad. The person who like kind of blew up the situation in the first place. He. I'm going with this. Oh, no. I don't fucking know. I'll ask my train of thought. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Look into the situation if it's interest. If it is of interest and you're kind of like, I don't know, not super like, you needed a drama, but you're not like you want something like kind of serious. Like this isn't like some celebrity gossip shit. Like this is like an actual like potential crime committed thing, but it's not like life. Actually, some of the stuff that does happening could be life-threatening, like doxing and shit, or like sending, or not doxing, like sending police. I mean, someone's freedom could be in jeopardy, kind of thing. With the rest, but and alright, I gotta stop yapping about it. Check it out if you want to. It's pretty cool. Definitely an entertaining video, even if he's not the most moral person. Or doesn't like, I don't know if moral is the right word, doesn't do things like clean, in quote unquote, like, right way. Definitely more of a provocateur kind of thing. And I mean, that kind of makes, not in the, like, I don't even know if that's, like, unfair to him. I mean, he kind of is a provocateur, but he's not like... He's not like a kick streamer kind of provocateur where it's just like, I am doing this fully to piss you off and get you to commit a crime, like get you to assault me type thing. He's just trying to cause troubles, cause headaches, to the point where, and it didn't end up working out, so maybe there's some trouble with the methodology there, but I don't know. It's not a thing of that you should go in there looking for like, I want to see good person win type thing. I mean, you probably want the guy to have his Legos back, obviously, but outside of that, it is a situation though to watch of, okay, this is kind of insane. It is a story where things only get more insane as you kind of like, as it kind of like unfolds. So, I don't know. That's my shtick. That's my fuck the really outrageous political real world stuff going on in US politic world. Return to surprisingly low stakes viewer, high stakes for people involved, drama for situations, crimes
All
even.
hostile EM troops incoming. Take them out.
I'm not having fun. It sucks. Oh boy. I really need health. This might be the end of the road. Oh no, I think we're okay.
Tango's a history. Good job, team. Team, be advised. Enemies are using cloak capabilities. Use threat detection if you've
When
got
do
it.
you get? I think. Okay, let's do cloak now. So I feel like that's also. I haven't bought like cloak. Getting up to around 10. Beyond, it's like that's probably not good. Cloak is cool. If you don't know, basically you have to break line of sight. Or not be in line of sight when you pop it. For the enemies to ignore you, but once you do, they completely ignore you, so long as you have it on. They will not, they will randomly roam the map. Yeah, pretty good get out of free, or it's not even free, but it's a good escape option. Like, you can't just pop it, like, while you're being fired at. You need to, like, actually, like, duck behind a box or something,
Ready up and resupply.
which is kind of cool.
Rally up at the hard points and hold it down.
That is shit that I wish, I don't know, was carried over to, like, it's a cool idea, in how to treat a thing that is, otherwise feels like more for, like, PvP sort of thing. I'm gonna make it harder for you to see me. And, like, do flanks and shit, but for this, it's like a zombie blood, basically, but actually requires, like, more skill. Properly utilize. There's a lot of drones.
Support drop incoming.
Make sure I didn't. I think there's another one alive. I don't know where he is. I don't want to. Oh, there he is. Alright, we're good.
Tango's a history. Good job, team. Heavy mech units showing on ISR. Take them out.
Listen to a remix of the Shiba Mata song. Using a lot of MADs. It's using some MADs. It's probably no more of a Japanese thing. Tending more to the MAD methodology. Poop.
Support drop incoming.
I actually don't know how to describe the difference between YouTube poop MVs and MADs. Maybe like I feel like almost MADs are more percussive. If that's is that a word? More percussion based. What about the beats?
Enemy warbird above. Stay sharp, team.
Okay, so if I stand like here, I can pretty easily eliminate fire. I might get the first shot though on me. Oh my god. Look at that fucking boost. That's just silly.
All hostiles are KIA. Load up if you need to. EPM-3 troops are headed your way. Ready up.
Let's go contacts. I should not be here. I have autopilot. See, this is I have like autopiloting to a dangerous spot, which is not good.
Confirm. All on team. Satellites are in the field. Get them to the uplink station double time. You have the satellite.
Great.
Satellite dropped. Our team has the satellite. Satellite incoming. have the satellite. Good job. All communications back online. Support drop headed your way.
This might be a decent camping spot up there. Just with the limited spots I can go. But I don't know, it might be also really dangerous.
Support drop inbound. Support drop incoming. Tango's a history. Good job, team. Enemy drone handlers
If
inbound.
I can
Stay
pass
sharp.
around without going over the bar. Probably start with doing this. Close it go. Finally, like, pretty bulky. It'll actually survive. It really feels like there's a pretty big difference between, 9. I think we're good.
Enemy targets are down. Ready up and
That's pretty
resupply.
crazy.
Sensors are showing an enemy warbird approaching your position. Take it out. Incoming support drop. Load up.
I can play much more aggressive. I would not be playing like this if we were past round 25. Because mostly because of the damage output, they deal so much more.
Tango's
better
a
weapons
history.
and shit.
Good job, team.
Well, we're gonna start buying these.
Hostiles incoming. Search downed enemies for intel.
I don't know how much damage those tanks do to the Goliaths. I'm not sure if it's a good thing to be high or not. Might be good later on, but I could still use some of the upgrade points.
Nice work.
Might buy myself the ASM1 for the option. ASM1. Quick draw. Deck. Do not have. Honestly kind of hard to see. Fucking all bullshit.
At KIA. Load up if you need to. We're seeing microdrone signatures on ISR. Stay sharp out there, team.
And also, by the way, the store schedule. That's been a bit of a summer project. Oh my god. The big man.
Job, team.
Battery.
EMP bombs showing on sensors. Locate and defuse.
Shit. Kill. Forgot that the drones can CP340. I had like in the back of my head that is the way how things are, and then I just fucking went, whoa.
Drop headed your way. Confirm. All hostiles, heavily armored ASTs showing
I need to
on the
upgrade.
sensors.
Oh shit! I
Watch
need to upgrade
yourselves.
my scorch. I should have enough. Because it's really just the Goliath that needs heavy upgrades starting out. You definitely want to get the have enough for all, like basically 9 points, and then another 3 for when you for the final round where you have homing missiles unlocked. Okay, you're up there. That's interesting. Oh, brother. Oh, they're both moving now.
Enemy units approaching your AO.
Take over to upgrade station.
Support drop headed your way.
Pick up that. Upgrade the Vulcan as well.
Confirm. All hostiles KIA.
Let's see, if you get stuck. Honestly, it's fine if you get stuck by stick grenades. They don't do a ton. They actually kills here.
Location defended. Well done. Tango's a history. Good job, team. Enemy warbird above. Stay sharp, team. Incoming support drop. Load up.
Went to finally to get that health box, but
Support drop incoming.
oh, damage.
Support drop headed your way. All hostiles are KIA. Load up if you need to. Hostiles incoming. Search downed enemies for intel. Incoming support drop. Load up.
Oh, it's not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Oh boy. Closer than I thought.
All intel acquired. Nice work. Confirmed.
Yes.
All hostiles KIA.
Not bad time, honestly.
Friendly Friendly Goliath on the ground. Hostiles incoming.
It's fully upgraded. Ah, fuck. I shouldn't have done that. That was just sort of stupid. Hello?
Up and resupply.
Alright, round 25 at what? About 39 minutes?
Team, Allied forces are pinned down and you're cut off. Dig in and get ready for a scrap.
Nice thing is too, I might be able to just set up, if I really wanted to, I could probably set up live split or something if I really want to keep track of everything from benchmarks. I genuinely hate when the grunts past round 25, they just are so obnoxious. I'm not gonna play careful, I'm just gonna go.
Your position, team.
But yeah, we're now looping the 25 rounds, except, I mean, you're gonna clearly see they have better weapons, better tactics. That shit.
Tango's a history. Good job, team. Dog tags are in the field. Locate and acquire.
Ugh. I hate getting up to this one.
Support drop inbound. Well done. Enemy targets are down. Ready up and resupply. Hostile canines in the area. Watch yourselves. Incoming support drop. Load up. Tango's a history. Good job, team. Enemy drone units inbound.
I'm gonna get breaks. I'm gonna keep it going. I'll be honest, I am getting pretty tired though. So yeah, we'll see how round 50 goes. If round 50, getting round 50 takes too long, I might just call it tonight. I don't take me down. This is good Derust though, actually. I definitely feel I definitely feel like I've warmed back up a little bit, and
Ready up and resupply.
that I understand this map specifically a little bit better.
Location's offline. Get the satellites to the uplink station to re-establish.
Even though I've definitely been playing probably more recklessly than I should be.
You have the satellite.
Also, by the way, next round, we get the Stinger, or next 25, we would get the Stinger.
Satellite
At 50, 70, 75, it's better to get the Stinger. But 25 to 50, I think you can get away with, the SM1 for the, having the extra mobility. I still don't know how much difference there is between 25, 50, and call it 51 to 75, but I think there is at least some.
Well done, team. Objective complete.
Oh, objective. That didn't even register with me that we were done. dangerous.
Tango to history. Good job, team.
Ammo. Oh, yeah. Here's a cloak. Buy that. Warbird. Defender. Turret. Triple. Pretty much all upgraded.
Take 'em out.
I don't think there's anything super big. Basically, we're just... upgrade points are still nice, so you have like something to fall back on a little bit. You can switch weapons a bit easier. But for now, pretty much go mode in terms of stats, weapons, and all that. Weapons do need to, as I said, weapons do need to be swapped out, so getting more upgrade points is still good. But it's less imperative to like grind out shit. I mean, you're not even starting to do that at that point once you get to like past 25. We're leading up to like 20 to 25. Point maximization is less of a or supply drop maximization at that point.
Enemy targets are down. Team, be advised. Enemies are using
Next round with a bunch of drones, I think I might
use threat detection if you've got it.
use the bathroom again.
Support drop headed your way. Confirmed. All hostiles incoming. Search downed enemies for intel.
Oh right, fuck, forgot. I need to be more careful about that. Oh god. I got these piss beams. God, I'm getting owned.
Incoming support drop. Load to KIA. Load up if you need to. Heavily armored ASTs showing on the sensors. Watch yourselves. Support drop inbound. Support drop heading your way. Support Tango to history. Good job, team. Hostile canines in the area. Watch yourselves.
Ai.
Confirm. All hostiles KIA. EPM-3 troops are headed your way. Ready up. Support drop headed your way. Tango's a history. Good job, team. Team, get the satellites to the uplink station. On the double. We have the satellite. Remote uplink achieved. Friendly Goliath
Because
on
I
the
need to clear
ground.
out some of these guys. It's
Satellite
really bad.
incoming.
Thank you.
You have the satellite. Load up if you need to.
Stand B, let me check.
Let's see.
Enemy drone handlers inbound. Stay sharp.
I just got sent a bouncing thing. It's like it said this.
Goliath armor ready to deploy.
Hello. Housekeeping. Where are you?
Enemy targets are down.
Oh, my
Ready
eye.
up and resupply. Sensors are showing an enemy warbird approaching your position. Take it out.
Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Where are these guys? All these guys. This is not good. I'm comparing for what I'm doing. Make me lazy. Lazier than I already am. I thought that would get more.
Tango's a history. Good job, team.
Okay. I don't know if I have like eyelash or something. high. Me off.
EMP bombs showing on sensors. Locate and defuse. Support drop inbound.
How the fuck did you see me? Might go for cloak, and then we...
Friendly Goliath online.
Because 17's gonna have the elites.
Enemy targets are down.
Heavy damage. I want to kill like the drones first, so they can be first.
Incoming support drop. Load up.
I locked it honestly. All things considered. Let's see how that goes. Days.
Confirm. All hostiles KIA. We're seeing microdrone signatures on ISR. Stay sharp out there, team.
Oh, I gotta be careful.
to wreck.
Goddamn. Oh shit, I'm fucked. Okay, we're good.
Enemy targets are down.
Grenades.
Ready up and resupply.
More shell.
Dog tags are in the field. Locate and acquire.
Hello? Oh my god. Okay, I just can't reach. Cool.
Support drop inbound.
Almost exo slams there. That would have been not great.
All dog tags secured. Job well done.
Jesus. Oh my god, I don't know how I should not have survived that. I think I need to switch to PO tech. I can't deal with this. Oh yeah, I need to upgrade the specialist class. Whoa.
Confirm. All hostiles KIA. mech units showing on ISR. Take them out. Friendly Goliath on the ground. Tango's inbound. Incoming support drop. Load up. Hostiles at KIA. Load up if you need to. Rally up at the hard points and hold it down.
Thunder rolling in. I think.
Support drop headed your way.
Good.
Nicely done. Hard point secure. Enemy targets are down. Ready up and resupply.
What do I forget which is better. I think sentry gun's second better. I would do you trophy. Oh boy, it's gonna be bad.
Heads up, team. Heavy air support incoming.
Oh, let me exit, please. What do you? Oh my god, I rejected it. Nice. I don't know why it flew up like that, but it did, and we take those. Thunder's really coming down now. It's audible on stream.
Hostiles KIA. EMP bomb showing on sensors.
Switch.
Locate and
Classes.
defuse.
Fuck. Oh god. Oh, I don't have cloak on. We're gonna give this a shot. Yep.
Incoming support drop. Load up. Friendly Goliath on the ground.
Oh, am I stuck? You gotta be shitting me. I put it in like the perfect spot to get stuck. Awesome. Fucking awesome, man.
Hostiles at KIA. Load up if you need to.
We're gonna see if trying out a Vulcan in this spot would be good or not.
Bad guys incoming. Stay sharp, team. Friendly XS-1 Falcon inbound.
Ah, shit. Okay, they're going straight through mid. Oh. It was not, in fact, good. I don't know if there's gonna be a great spot. Maybe, but that's out, exposed to outside. I don't know. That is something I want to contemplate. Honest to God, this is kind of like a race against, like, will I lose power? Will connection lose power anyway? Because it's starting to lag. The noise is delayed now. I think there's some weird off-sync happening from OBS. I'm hearing I'm like listening to the audio through OBS, and it's now significantly delayed. It'd be hard for me to tell if I have my lock on. I'm gonna see if I can reboot the audio or something. I don't know. Actually, it's a little bit delayed. It's a little less, but. Okay.
Hostile units are inbound and help is not on the way. Ready up for a fight and hang on as long as you can.
I don't know how to fix this. I could try unplugging and plugging back in my capture device because it seems like an issue through the capture device because it's not like I don't think OBS is just trying to route what the visual is through card is outputting. I don't. It's probably something with the card. I mean, it's not. Yeah, I'm getting distracted. I don't know. Is it worth continuing? It's still delayed. I'm gonna call it there.
All hostiles KIA.
Yeah, I think I call it there. Unfortunate and annoying, but I'm happy. I got to
Good job, but you can do better. Run it again.
try out the slightly different streaming setup, at least on my end. A separate what do you call it? Separate view. I'm gonna see if like I unplug the capture device and plug it back in, if that's gonna help at all. Yeah, right now it's red. If that helped at all. How do I refresh? Hmm. Well, it's frozen now. Huh. Well, I think that's a good place to stop. Yeah, it's flashing red right now, so I don't know what that means. I will see. NZXT card going red. Action. Oh. Yeah, I'm very honestly not sure what's going on with it. So I'm going to end there anyways. Yeah, I was doing that even before what do you call it? Like once the lag started happening. I don't know if it's because like power faltered for a minute. But yeah, that is going to be all from me. Thank you all for checking out this. Either viewer or VOD. Pretty cool. Sorry I couldn't deliver like a super great run, but I had some fun derusting, so I think that's kind of what matters. In terms of just like, you know, being able to jump back into it and do decently fine even during a thunderstorm. So yeah. Y'all have a good Thursday night. I might stream tomorrow. It depends. It's a lot of it just depends on whether I have D&D or not. Um, but yeah, we'll play it by ear. Um, have a good night. Bye bye. And Twitch streaming, I don't know. Maybe I'll see if on days where there is less connection issues, connectivity problems, if Twitch is better, or if I can tweak anything on that end. Maybe I'll do some fiddling. But outside of that, it might just be YouTube exclusive streaming for now. Save the bandwidth, and if which is going to be a pain in the butt anyways, with it's still going to be choppy if I multi-stream. So yeah, that's all, everybody. Thank you, and have a good night. Ugh.